Hello and welcome to Who Are You? We're a reasonably well done sci-fi watchcast by a couple of former strangers, now friends, who are watching 2004's Battlestar Galactica. I'm Laura.
And I'm Jafar.
Yeah. And how are you, Jafar?
I'm sick. I am on day 5 of Well, okay, so I had a cough on Monday. It is Saturday. I am
Yeah.
still sick. My cough on Monday was not bad. I worked Monday and Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, could not work.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's bad. I play the LinkedIn puzzles every day, right?
Oh, I've heard of these things, but I have not done them.
I, I really enjoy them. But it's like something I do at like 6:30 in the morning. I get up, I go to the bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
and I just like take a minute for myself before I'm doing anything, and I do the LinkedIn puzzles, right? And that's just like how I like to start my day. It's like how I like to wake up is like, oh, let's wake the brain up a little bit, right?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't mean to be braggadocious here. I typically do well at the puzzles, right? I've learned the
Okay.
tricks. I've learned the things that they're trying to make you do, the little like Sudoku style logic things. It means this thing
Uh-huh.
means that thing, right? I've learned a lot of
Jafar
that
is a
stuff.
famous puzzleman. Yeah.
I do enjoy my puzzles. I typically do pretty well. It will tell you like how well you've done in relation to everyone who's done the puzzle so far. And so I'm normally like doing really well. And this last couple of days, I have not been doing well. It's taking me
Bummer.
2, 3 times as long to solve puzzles as it normally does. And that's like
Uh-huh.
my indication now in the morning that it's going to be a bad day because my brain is just running on fumes.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, okay, maybe I shouldn't go into work and try to do advanced mathematics. if if
Right.
this is going to
Right.
be a problem right now, maybe I'm not going to be able to do my job.
Yeah. It's
Even
like
working from home, like it's just like, ugh,
It's like a foggy brain.
yeah. Have you ever pushed yourself too far? Like in accounting, I feel like this is something where you could do it too. And the same with
Hmm.
coding,
Oh, yeah.
where you will make a mistake and 3 days later you will find that mistake and it is more work to fix that mistake than it is would have been to
To just do it
just
right.
do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's the
Yeah.
kind of problem that you make for yourself
Hmm.
100% of the time with this kind of a thing when you're trying to do any kind of coding. So it's just
This is
like,
hilarious
ugh.
because I literally had that moment yesterday
Yeah.
where I discovered a mistake I made many days ago that messed up my data set for analysis.
I'm sorry. That's a bad day.
Yeah,
You
so
found
I
it
was
though.
like trying to untie those problems yesterday, and it took me several hours. I think I have untied all the problems, but
Hmm.
I'm now trying to rerun the code that I built, like hoping that I don't have to make more changes down the line.
I mean, if it's column mistakes, you might run into problems. If it's row mistakes in your data set, you're probably fine. But yeah, that's the kind of thing you want to avoid, which is why I've taken most of this week off work and just been. I played a lot of Hades 2,
Cool.
which is a really good game. I played enough Hades 2 while I was sick and before I was sick to have beaten it. I didn't perfect ending it for listeners. I did get the credits though, which is beating it like 15 or 20 times.
Uh-huh.
Um, because it's that kind of a game. And yesterday I was just all like, I really want to play Ghost of Yotai, and I haven't been able to go buy it because I've been sick since it came out.
Uh-huh.
So I said fuck it and bought it on digital, which is something I try not to do. I like to buy digital copies of games or physical copies of games, always preferred.
Hmm.
But I said fuck it, and now I've been doing that for the last 2 days because I've been so sick that doing anything else, I'll play a video game for like 4 hours, and then my brain will just be exhausted, and I just can't
Yeah.
play the game anymore. I'm just too
Brain goes sleep
tired.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like put on a movie and take a nap kind of a thing has been
Yeah.
my life. That's how sick I am right now. And I'm
Yeah.
at the tail end of that. I did wake up from a nap about an hour ago. I took Dayquil about 40 minutes ago. I've been drinking tea. This is me at my most optimal right now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well, I hope I
Well,
make it, listeners.
we're glad to have you at your most optimal. I will put out one very special PSA before we actually dig into
Yeah.
episode that with all the like confusion in the world around the CDC being like, oh, COVID vaccine no longer recommended or whatever,
Yeah.
I was not sure if I, as a person under 65, could still get one. And when I happened to be at the pharmacy, I was just like, oh, hey, could you tell me if my insurance still covers that? And the guy seemed surprised I was even asking. He was like, it definitely should. I'll double check. And it does. And he
Cool.
went ahead and gave me a shot. So I did get that like last week, and it'll be a couple weeks later whenever this comes out. But if you were feeling like you didn't understand, listener,
Yeah.
if you could get it, you probably can.
You
So
probably
go ahead
can.
and do
Go
it.
get shots. I'm vaxxed up. I don't think I got. I don't know if there's been a new COVID shot variant since I got my last one. I want to say I got my last.
There was a new one that came out like this month, is what I've
Okay.
heard. So,
I have not had that one, and
Yeah.
I should have, but I just haven't been to my doctor, and I was not aware.
yeah.
So it is not willful that I haven't gotten the new one.
Well, we're glad you're here. We're very sorry you're sick, and we hope you get well soon.
Thank you. I hope I get well soon too.
We have, the most healing piece of media to talk about today.
All right. We got Battlestar Galactica Exodus Part 1. You did, at my recommendation, watch both, right?
Yes, it was a long night, but we did. Yes.
Do you regret that decision?
No. I mean, I was pretty freaking tired this morning and still pretty bummed. But when we got to the end of the first one, I was like, yeah, I see why he said that.
Yeah. I watched them a day apart, and it was just like, we're just doing this one. So we'll try to keep things that happen in the next episode in next episode if you haven't watched them both. I don't think there's anything particularly that we'll get into that spoils it. But just if I say something that's kind of a little like, hey, that's a spoiler for next episode, sorry in advance.
Yeah. What kind of content warning do you put on this one?
God, I don't know. Did I write one down? I usually try to write one down.
I don't know if we need one as bad. Well, I guess we do see some eye stuff. So
There's
friends,
some
if you're
eye stuff.
not
Is
into
eye
eye
stuff
stuff.
a content warning? I mean, we're not showing eye stuff. It's an audio format. So just saying eye stuff, is that enough for people? I don't know. I don't mean to be insensitive. I don't know where the line is with eye stuff.
Yeah. I think next episode we get some really more like, yes, we could probably put definitive content warning on that topic.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, no, Leobin's still up to his shit with
Yes.
kidnapped Starbuck. So there's that also. If it's going to be tough,
Yeah.
go away.
Yeah, some
It's okay.
prisoner stuff.
Yeah.
Next episode's definitely worse.
Yeah.
But this one was not great in terms of Leobin being a decent creature.
Yeah.
But we open in the last minutes of the previous episode. We see Jammer grab Callie, set her free. She's running. We hear the gunshots. And then we rewind an hour without any new information being given to us. These rude motherfuckers.
We rewind an hour and yeah, maybe it's clear like when we get to where we were. It's not clear like to me
Nothing's clear to me right now.
Yeah, when anything's like I don't know. But we have 1 hour, guys. Everything that is happening now, we have an hour to get to where we were.
Yeah. And we get to see what happened to a couple of the characters that we were not following at the end of last episode, what they're doing. Mm-hmm. The Sol Klops gets a new eye patch put on.
Oh, and it's so sad. Like, this is a very tender moment with him and Ellen. Of, he's like trying to do it, but I guess his depth perception isn't right with the one eye.
That's what happens.
He can't put his eye patch on his face, and it's very sad. And he is kind of helpless, like in a way we haven't really seen Saul be helpless.
Yeah. It's sad. Like the loss of the depth perception. I can't speak from personal experience.
Uh-huh.
But my dog has one eye,
Hmm.
and my dog lost an eye a year and a half ago, 2 years
Yeah, I
ago.
remember.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um,
I don't know if we talked about it on pod, but
we noticed a thing growing in her eye, and it started. We watched it basically double in size over the course of a couple of weeks, and we took her to a specialist, and they're like, "Look, the only way we'll know this isn't cancer. It's bad, clearly, and
hmm
it might not be causing her pain now, but it's going to soon, and we can't biopsy it out and have her keep her eye. So the eye's going no matter what."
yeah.
And so it's like, do it. And, she recovered fine.
Yeah.
But her depth perception is so wonky. And she's a
Oh.
very eager dog. She's very eager to greet you at the door.
Uh-huh.
And she doesn't know how close the door is to her face anymore. And so she just constantly, just
Oh,
her head just gets bonked all the time.
bless your heart, Puffins.
Yeah, she's such a good girl.
Ugh, poor Saul.
Yeah.
And, Ellen is very kind to him here.
Mm-hmm.
And as she's like putting on the eye patch, she like almost confesses everything, I think. She's ready to tell Saul what
Yeah.
she did while he was imprisoned to get him out. She's ready to tell him, I may have made a mistake and given them more information. But
Mm-hmm.
we're not going to get that moment because Tyrell busts in and
Yeah.
he's got a copy of the list of everyone who's taken. And I guess they, at this point, have figured out that not only are they taken, they're going to be executed. Oh, that's because Gaius signed their execution order, right?
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
he's got the execution order from Gaius's
Right.
desk, and it has where it's like the plan. It's like got the location and what they're going to be doing and who they're rounding up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So
all
it's
the
probably
deets.
Gata intelligence, yeah.
Oh, this has to be Gata intelligence. Yeah.
He is freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
But Saul is picture of calm and coolness and reminds him like, hey, if you freak out, we're not going to get Callie back.
Yeah.
Like you have to be calm
You're gonna have to
or
go
you
do
are going to
some
lose her.
math right now, and you're gonna have to do it right, and then you'll be fine because we have all the pieces we need to solve this puzzle to figure out where they're going.
Yep. Yep.
You just need to do it.
We have the thing that decodes the coordinates or
Mhm.
whatever because he's like talking about, I don't know where this is. And he's like, well, go get the freaking list and we'll decode it.
Yeah.
Like, but you got to do this. You got to coordinate your information or your baby is going to grow up with me and Ellen for parents. And that would be terrible.
Yeah, that is the best encouragement Saul can offer is if you fuck this up that bad, then Nicholas is going to get raised by us.
Yeah,
And it's all
yeah.
like, oh God.
I'm cracking up because I'm thinking like that when we had the what was it, the dedication or whatever they called it, the baby baptism, basically.
Okay.
Does that mean they were like, yes, Saul and Ellen are the ones we want to be the godparents? Like they were like, yeah, this is a good idea.
I don't think, I mean, you probably go Duck and Nora, right? And then
But they're gone.
they're
Yeah.
gone now. And it's like,
Mhm.
ugh. Mm,
Whoopsie.
yeah. I wonder sometimes, like, it's like, I don't know. I haven't been a parent, so it's hard for me to say, but it's just like, which of the people that I know would I want raising hypothetical children? There's definitely people that I love dearly that I would not put on that list.
Yeah, I think that's a universal experience for everyone. We
Yeah.
all love someone very dearly that we would not entrust our progeny with.
No, just like, I'm not going to name names. And it's just like, ugh. You sure?
Yeah.
Might be some better choices before you get to that.
Saul and Ellen, not at the top of my list.
No, not at the top of mine either.
Yeah, even though it's hard to say because we have not had a lot of time with Ellen,
Mhm.
but I feel like she has learned something from this experience. I feel like she has been changed by the year and 4 months on New Caprica.
Yeah.
Mostly the last 4 months, probably.
Definitely a lot more traumatic than the previous year.
Yeah. I'm sure the previous year had its own like harshness of like, it's cold all the time. We can't grow anything.
Yeah.
We're out of toilet paper or whatever. And like that was probably educational for a woman like Ellen, but the last 4 months have been the big real learning.
I just don't think at this age I'm meant to live an uncomfortable life.
She does seem genuinely like remorseful and afraid as she's kind of like slapped in the face with all the consequences of handing over that information, even though she's motivated by trying to save Saul, but she is very like blinders on, narrow focused, and not thinking about what does saving Saul mean really if the rest of everything falls apart. It means nothing.
Right.
She's just not very smart.
We go to theme. Still no survival count. I don't think we get one until episode 5 or 6.
Okay. Yeah. We've got some picking up to do.
Yeah. We come back and Tyrell figures out where they need to go. He grabs Celix to get 2 more people as they watch trucks start to move out. We cut over to Anders and Sharon syncing up. It's the same as last episode for a moment here.
Yeah, not really anything new here. He does make a good joke.
Yeah. Oh, with the I see you every day.
Yeah, I feel like I see you every day. And she kind of looks like maybe a little hurt, but
yeah,
also it's true.
Fair play, yeah.
That's the nature of the thing. Sorry, Sharon.
Tyrell gets his crew and they get set up to take out the Centurions, but Callie is somehow running directly in the way. When we saw earlier, Callie looked like she was running through forest. And now she's like running through barren rocks directly in line.
Also, it looked like Callie and previously had been running like downhill, and she's very clearly running uphill at them.
Yeah, like
so
I could do some mental gymnastics of like camera placement, and maybe there's just forest just to the right of her that we just don't see or something to make it work with the camera angles and everything. It's like that one spot where you can park your car in neutral and it goes up. Like, you ever seen one of those tourist traps, or is that just a Michigan thing? We have that in Michigan. There's a place you can park your car and put your car in neutral and it just goes up. And
that is not something I've seen, no.
This is, now, obviously this is an illusion. Your car is going down. Gravity is pulling it. But the way that like everything is geologically arranged, you kind of feel like you're going up, even though you're not.
Weird.
Yeah. It's the mystery spot or something. I don't know. I figured there was more than one of these in the United States because it's felt very touristy trappy to me.
I don't have one of those. We have a spot in Tulsa called the Center of the Universe that's like super echoey. It's a downtown, and you just like stand in this spot and everything just echoes back and forth at you. It's really weird.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know if it was an intentional design or if it just like got noticed that like, oh hey, this spot is
just happens.
Really weird. No, never heard of that, Jafar.
Okay. Well, it's in northern Michigan. Google it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, Kelly's right in the way of them trying to take out these battle bots.
Yeah.
Great job, Callie.
She ran in the exact one place that puts her in dramatic danger.
Yeah.
Galen runs out and gets Callie safe right as Celix and the crew open fire, saving the collected humans from the firing squad. And at the same time, we see the gunnery sergeant with Sharon's squad take out the ambushers. They find Anders' map on a dead Cylon. And he immediately
a dead Cavill,
knows,
right?
Yeah, it's a dead Cavill. And he immediately knows it must have been Ellen who saved it from the fire and gave it to the Cylons.
Yeah, Anders is a quick boy. He knows this is his map. This is his handwriting.
Like the guy like calls out like, "Hey, this is your handwriting on this map that these Cylons have," immediately question him. Like it is it's like he's the resistance leader. It's like, sure. It's like, why do the Cylons have a map with your fucking handwriting?
Yeah. I wondered the same thing. I was like, why are we not like doing one of those fake, well, okay, now everybody is thinking mad at Anders and thinking Anders is the betrayer, but we don't even seem to make that a whole thing.
So I have to ask, because you've been ride or die for Team Anders as a Cylon, was there a moment, even just, a moment where your brain was all like, maybe it's Anders and not Ellen?
You know, it's weird that I didn't have that moment. I guess because we saw Ellen.
We do see Ellen. We know Ellen does this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they definitively show us Ellen does this stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I guess that would ruin that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just, no, I didn't think this was part of that. I didn't think Anders was any party to it.
Okay. Thought it was worth asking.
Yeah. I'm not changing my stance on Anders yet.
Okay. That's fair.
Not ready to go that far, but I really enjoyed in this like aftermath of we're picking up here at the quarry and we're getting all the survivors rescued. We get a moment where Zarek really liked being thrown to the ground by Rosalind. He definitely liked it.
Yeah, sure did.
Rosalind saved his life. I want them to not be enemies. I don't know that I'm going to get that, but I want them to not be enemies now. I was kind of liking their whole energy these 2 episodes.
Yeah. I can only make the face so much. Yeah. Tyrell checks in on Rosalind and Zarek and tells them that Papa Dama is on the way and they're going home back to Galactica.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it until this moment, but it must have happened sometime earlier. But when the fuck did Tyrell shave off his beard?
Oh, yeah, at some point.
I mean, I think it was there through all the last episode. I don't know now, though. But it's definitely gone here.
What we don't see is that hour, right? And that's just him shaving the entire time. He's all like, I gotta save Callie, but first I gotta shave this beard off.
Oh, we do see that not only did they kill one Cavil, but there is another Cavil here at the quarry that they don't kill. They're just going to leave him because we don't want him to download too fast. Then everyone will know what we've done here, right?
Yeah, I gotta let him die the slow way, which we'll hear more about later.
Yep.
But for now, we cut to Deanna having a obtuse vision of her holding a baby. Real big Resistance webisodes energy in this shot.
Yeah, she's just like hallucinating about. I think she sees the tent, like there's a weird tent with a bunch of sticks and rocks, and she hears a baby crying, and she gets to hold the baby. And it's interesting that we're having these visions.
Yeah.
It will get more interesting as we go to the weird tent with all the rocks and sticks.
Yeah. But first, we're over to President Baltar's Electric Psychedelic Pussycat Swingers Club. He says, you know, that joke worked better when I don't have a sore throat. He says Doral is trying to get a Tushy sponsorship for New Caprica.
Oh, no. First, we got to talk about how he can't get it up. That's the only reason we're talking in the first place, is for some reason he and Six are like gonna do it, but he can't.
Yeah.
And
he has a conscience that prevents him from getting an erection. Didn't think it was possible for Gaius Baltar.
You know, there was some other things that I was like, man, it's amazing what Gaius Baltar's mind will like warp itself around so that he doesn't have to face anything.
Yeah. I mean, this is the guy who famously has like had sex with a ghost in the middle of rooms. Like of
Yeah.
anyone who you would think would not have a problem given any situation, rising to the occasion, as it were. It would be Gaius Baltar.
Yeah.
Gaius Horndog Baltar.
Gross. He's so gross.
He's pretty gross.
He does sarcastically ask her about her day at his office. Like basically saying, you guys are running all my stuff,
Yeah.
so I'm mad. But yes, he thinks one of the Dorals thinks that toilet paper is the problem.
Yeah. And it's not. They need to get bidets. I'm telling you. Tushy, hey, we're here. Just throwing it out
We're
there.
right here.
We're right here. Get in the Discord because we're bad at emails and Facebook.
Please.
Please.
I think that the listener would be delighted to see Tushy in the Discord. Yeah. Yeah. No. Sanitation. I don't know. The Doral might be onto something, is all I'm saying. I bet there's an economist out there who is willing to research the effect of Tushy bidets on human societal trust levels.
I installed one in the house maybe a month and a half ago. And I got to say, morale is up. So.
Man, I do believe he mentions at some point that, no, maybe it's not this Doral, but there's Dorals getting shot, definitely, in this episode. But I was like, don't let those genius ideas have to be re-uploaded or whatever. That's good stuff. That's gold.
Yeah.
6 is a little cryptic.
Yeah.
She asked Gaius if he knows what she gave up for him. I don't know what that was, actually.
Life on Caprica? Cylon Utopia?
I guess.
That'd be a weird thing to move your whole species over for, though.
For Gaius? Because...
Of everyone, for Gaius.
Yeah, like, the Caprica 6 way back in the, like, miniseries. I don't know that I got the vibe that she was, like... that into him. She wanted him to love her, I guess.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Absence makes you forget what a douchebag somebody is, maybe. Might be more apt.
Yeah. I don't know. Is it just like it's just been eating at her that she couldn't get his love, and so she's back here also not really getting his love? It has big toxic vibes.
For sure.
She tries to leave, but he asks her not to anyway.
Yeah.
And she doesn't. We get some, like, is it 6PT music?
Kara continues to watch Casey as Leoben watches them.
Yeah.
Ick. That's literally all I wrote was ick.
Yeah, she's like putting Casey down to nap time. And he's just creeping on them. And Casey like grabs Starbucks' little pinky finger as she's about to leave.
Which is adorable. But
it is adorable.
But also, is that baby evil?
Yeah, Leoben is definitely evil.
Oh, yeah.
For watching all of this.
Yes.
He's so gross.
He's the worst.
But Deanna finds the tent with the weird sticks and rocks.
Yeah. The Oracle is in there taking some Kamala. She says it's bitter to swallow, but when you look at the alternative, it's not that bad.
The alternative of not taking it, I guess?
Of not taking Kamala? Yeah. If you had to choose between Kamala and something else, and you chose something else, I wonder if you now regret that decision and maybe the Kamala wasn't so bitter in the first place. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I mean, candy.
Maybe.
She asked for candy. because the taste is bitter. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
She's got a sweet rock collection on the inside of her tent as well. Just so many fucking rocks.
It's got like rock garden vibes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, this oracle has a name, but I don't remember her name.
They say it once.
Yeah. Yep. Started with a D. I remember that part.
It was in the preview for the episode, and we heard it there as many times as we heard it in the episode.
Yep.
So.
Yep. I wonder, like, when she was brought into the fleet, however she came into the fleet, was she an oracle at that time? Or does one, like, go through some stuff and take some Kamala and become an oracle? Like, I don't know.
What's
Like,
the process?
yeah.
How much Kamala do I need to ingest?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't think we ever know.
How many people are running around with Kamala, too? Like,
I mean, Rosalind was on it pretty regularly for a minute there.
mhm.
So,
Yeah. This Kamala seems to really make a person prophetic because she knows exactly what Deanna's whole deal is.
yeah. This is good shit, right? Like, this is the spice from Dune.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like good.
She tells her that Zeus sees everything, she being the oracle. And Deanna's like, no, there is no Zeus. There is only the one true God or whatever.
Yeah.
And the oracle's like, yeah, but you don't really think that anymore.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, we got to talk about who this oracle is. Did you know the actress?
No, I didn't clock it. Who is it?
It is Amanda Plummer.
Oh, no shit. Good for her. Amanda Plummer's so great.
Yeah. I love a creepy Amanda Plummer in appearance.
Yeah. Yeah, she's fantastic. Great actress.
Yeah. It was a little harder to tell with she's got like not a turban, but like
She's got stuff on her head. Yeah.
some hat made of rags
Yeah.
that also comes down. Like interesting whole thing going on. Do people come to the oracle and like give her money to tell them prophecy stuff? Like,
I mean, you either bring money or food, like necessities, right?
yeah.
Like, I don't know how their society is set up. No one's got currency, it seems. I'm guessing that
But they have a market.
they're not at all automated
Yeah.
on luxury space communism.
They're like the worst kind of subsistence capitalism or something. Like, ooh.
Yeah. I mean, if everyone the people who farm just give their food out and everyone who does stuff, then, everyone works for
Maybe.
society. I mean, when you've got, historically speaking, communes can handle communism a lot easier than countries.
Sure. Yeah.
And, the
And
population.
we do not have enough people to have a country, I think.
I mean, the population here is like Green Bay, Wisconsin, smaller than Green Bay, or maybe bigger than Green Bay. Green Bay is actually a pretty tiny town, but it's like 30,000 something people, right?
Probably. Yeah.
I can think of a city with like 30,000 something people that I'm aware of. I know how big that town is. So, kind of a scope of things, I suppose. It seems like it'd probably be too many people for that to work, given how quickly it collapses sometimes. But
yeah.
I guess it doesn't
But
have
they're
to...
also being oppressed like by a
Yes.
pretty sinister outside force. So you do kind of like come together a little bit more under that sort of pressure, maybe?
And I mean, if you had to ask me if I thought Gaius Baltar was a despot dictator when he was just elected president before the Cylons were around, probably.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. But the Oracle's not concerned with Gaius. She is concerned with Deanna knowing that the fruit of the two peoples is alive.
yep. Hera is still alive. I mean, we knew this, but
Right.
Xena knows now too.
Right. And when she holds her in her arms, she will know true love, but she will also lose everything she's done here.
Yep.
So, huh.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see if that pays off next episode.
Right.
We get a little ceremony on the deck before the crews split up between Galactica and Pegasus.
Yeah, this is cute world building.
Yeah, they draw
I
a
like
big
it.
line in on the deck with salt and then scrub it out and everyone embraces.
Yeah, the scripture or whatever they're reading is like that the situation is trying to divide us, but the people will never be divided. They are one. And as the line of salt in front of us, we all just
Yeah.
brush it away and we embrace and hug and know that we are never to be parted.
I appreciate this. But also, salt is like a terrible thing to have around a hangar deck. Salt does terrible shit to metal.
You got to have the good shop vac ready to go immediately, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think
Especially
they had
like
little Cylon Roombas?
especially because not only is salt and metal not like great, but like what if we are on a spaceship, right? What if we lose our gravitational whatever at some point? Now we got a bunch of little grainy shit floating around.
Yeah. It's
Like,
everywhere.
fuck that. Yeah. No, but we also hear from Hilo and D. You know, Hilo is ordered to take care of the Admiral, and Hilo orders D to take care of, I think he says, our son. I thought that was interesting. Just like everyone under Adama's command considers Lee their son. I don't know. Maybe I misheard that. Our audio was kind of acting funny last night, but I want to think of it that way.
I didn't clock that, but also I wouldn't trust me to clock fucking anything right now. So
Yeah. But we hear from Lee and Adama, also in the hangar deck, that basically Adama's going to go in and do this thing, and he has 18 hours to get everybody out and go meet Lee and
Yeah.
the Pegasus and the rest of the fleet at the rendezvous point. And if not, Lee has been given orders to go find Earth after 18 hours. Like,
Yeah.
don't wait any longer for us. It will be too dangerous. And Lee tries to like have the I love you, Dad moment. But Adama's like, don't make me cry on my own spaceship.
it's where you live. It's your house. You're homing from
But
work.
it's also work. Yeah. Don't make me cry at my housework. But they still have a really touching moment. Like every time Bear McCreary hits those bagpipes with Lee and Adama, I get misty-eyed. I'm very
It's so
emotional. So good. Will they make 18 hours? Will they make it?
good. I don't know. We'll find out next episode. But for now, we cut back to New Caprica where Coddle is performing surgery. He steps out for a smoke. That's nice. I'm guessing the Cylons made him do that instead of just smoking in the surgery tent.
Yeah. Just smoking like while he's got the open patient in front of him, you know. Who needs to worry about ashes?
Like, that we know that they have a society of not cured cancer, right?
Uh-huh. Yep.
If they had cured cancer and that was a plot point and that's why he just smoked wherever he fucking wanted, I would feel very differently about it.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be pretty funny, actually.
It's like, you go get cancer, go get the shot, whatever, you're fine.
Uh-huh.
Space. But no, that's not how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. But it must have been a long fucking day because we're still in surgery. It is
Yeah.
nighttime.
Yeah.
Doc Coddle is going out for his smoke and sees Deanna, and she's playing with the dog.
Yeah.
The dog.
The dog. She knows the dog's name.
Yeah, she says he's a very good boy, too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm suspicious or not now, but yeah. Everybody loves a dog.
Yeah.
He makes some comment to her about, oh, you can't sleep, huh? You're out here walking the streets and is a little surprised to learn that the Cylons do have dreams.
Yeah.
Androids do dream of electric sheep.
Ah, a reference.
And she's still stuck on Hera's death and the
Yeah.
records or whatever they have from Galactica. And she's like, why would you do that, Doctor? Why would you cremate the body? Because it's the first Cylon human hybrid. Wouldn't you want to poke around at that?
He's like, because fucking Rosalind told me to. Fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Above my pay grade is the best answer that Coddle could possibly give.
I love all his non-answers related to Hera too, because like when he was talking to Sharon, he was like, gave I would never kill a patient or something as an answer, which is technically correct. And yeah, it wasn't my call to cremate the body is technically correct. But she's like weird about it and like smears the blood on his surgical outfit and says something about how it's funny that all the blood looks the same. Doesn't matter if it's Cylon or human. And I think in their conversation, it seemed like he was operating on a Cylon right now, right? Because
that was kind of the implication, yeah.
Yeah, a 5 had gotten injured in maybe the quarry thing was what he's talking about, or something else.
Or something.
And that's like what he's doing in the middle of the night is having to operate on a Cylon. But he's not discriminatory. He doesn't refuse to operate on Cylons. Like he's doing no harm as best he knows how.
Yeah, I mean, it's confusing to Deanna because their philosophy is just like letting us feel any pain at all. Just kill us. Like it's easier. But yeah, she doesn't quite get it, but you know, that's their ways.
And we get to learn a little bit more about that in the downloading and stuff because we cut to Colonial 1. And this I don't quite understand. Cavill is doing his big whine about the experience at the quarry and the downloading experience that he's not finding pleasant anymore. But he's also like, they left me in the hot sun to die. And I was like, everything that you've told me about this planet is that it's like cold. Like people are always bundled up. The sky is always gray. Like the hot sun, Cavill, come on. Don't be a whiny bitch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if Cavill is nothing else but a whiny bitch.
Yeah. But Cavill tells us that like he had to find a spent ammunition casing, use that to like slit his own throat or something.
Yeah, he says he goes for his carotid artery, so.
Yeah, so that he could go ahead and die and download. And this is like his third one or something. And it's getting worse each time. He doesn't like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That seems like it could be a problem.
Yeah, I wonder if that will be a plot point later.
Adjusts glasses. Gaius is like trying to, I guess, lean into their discomfort and be like, yeah, it fucking sucks here, doesn't it? Maybe you guys should fucking leave.
Yeah. And it's like, Deanna's like, sure, we'll just leave and nuke the city from orbit.
I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Yeah, Doral's like, well, we just need to crack down harder. And Six is like, with what? So we find out that, yes, this group of Cylons who is here, whether it's all the Cylons or not, it's obviously not all of the Cylons, but we don't know how many else exist in the universe.
Yeah.
They're pretty stretched pretty thin. Can't do any more than we're already doing.
Yeah.
So, nuke it.
Just fucking nuke it.
Like my granddad used to say, nuke them till they glowed and shoot them in the dark.
Anders and Sharon discuss the details of the civilian evacuation and their parts to play in it. Anders is getting the pilots in place while Sharon gets the car keys from that drawer by your desk where you keep the spare. You know the one. Anders asks her to look out for Starbuck as well, just because she's been gone for months on months on months.
Yeah, he's hoping that they can get her out of this compound. And he's a real multitasker because as he's doing all these like escape plans, he's also having Ellen seized.
Mm-hmm.
We cut to Rosalind telling Anders to keep Maya and Hera hidden. I wonder, this seems like a flashback to me. Like this happened maybe at the beginning of the occupation.
Well, it's specifically their part in the escorting them off the planet.
Oh, because I thought he was saying, don't worry, we're going to move her every couple of weeks. Like, we're going to keep this really tight to the chest for you, but kind of would like to know why. I thought this was a flashback and they had kept her hidden for a while. But maybe not. Maybe it's just...
I didn't read it like that, but once again, I am impaired at the moment. So...
Either way, it makes sense, like, logically, that she would... take this, but I think it makes the most sense if she hid Hera at the very start.
Well, yeah,
like
that would make sense.
But yeah, Rosalind thinks that Hera could be the shape of things to come. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know, because she's only like a year and a half old. But
yeah, Anders kind of looks. I think Anders figures it out here.
Yeah, you think he knows?
Yeah, I think he's not the himbo we think he is. I think this is signs of intelligence.
Yeah.
But if not himbo, why himbo shaped?
Right? Right. No, I guess if we have to like scale all the men of Galactica, like Hilo is
like
top himbo, right?
Oh yeah, Hilo is top of Himbo Mountain for sure.
Yeah. And Anders is like a little further down. Like he's still got brain cells kicking around in there.
He's not at the summit. So,
right.
He is on the mountain, though.
And he's gaining a lot of freaking competence. He is not just a pyramid player. But maybe having been like professional, big-time pyramid player is extremely useful to him right now. Like there's a lot of strategy he's able to put together faster than some others.
I mean, if you like list the skill set, right? Like it's a team sport most of the time, it looks like. So, you've got to have that. Lots of intense training. You've got to be able to not just physically, but mentally condition for doing that to your body.
Yeah.
You probably watch lots of tape as when you're at the apex of a sport, you're watching your opponents. You're studying their maneuvers and learning how to counter them and stuff at the top levels of the sport.
Very
all of
detailed.
These things, that detail oriented. Especially in like movements and stuff, thinking about movements and counter movements.
Yeah.
All of these things would lead me to believe that the skill set, maybe not transitionable for everyone to resistance fighter, but it clearly has for him.
Yeah. We have a brief moment of Deanna not being able to stop looking at babies. Like every baby she sees is suspect.
All babies everywhere.
And Tyrell and Rosalind meet with the Resistance to form everything up. Daddy Adama's going to be here any minute. We got to get ready.
They've had rehearsals disguised as natural disaster drills.
That's very smart. Go,
That's
Rosalind.
So good. When she said that, it's like because that comment from the pilot was just like, oh yeah, well it's not like you got to a chance to rehearse, right? And she's like 3 times.
Yeah. No, that the second everything went down, Saul went to Rosalind and was like, okay, here's what Adama and I sketched out.
Yeah.
And then she's like, okay, here's what I can add, and they put together these drills. It's very smart. I love it. Sam's going to give her a couple escorts for Maya and Hera. But the guy who seized Ellen interrupts and demands to talk to Saul.
Yeah, we see Sharon walking around as Ellen confesses to Saul when presented with the truth. Sharon does get the set of car keys, But Deanna is there, instantly recognizing who she actually is.
Oh, yeah. There's no, like, hesitation.
It's like, holy
This-
shit, it's you?
Uh-huh.
What the fuck are you doing here? This is a problem.
Yeah. That's so interesting because I guess the Centurions, the battle bots, don't know any different, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how she's able to, like, get in where she's going. And even, like, she does some kind of a scan thing, like we scan her hand or her face or something
Yeah.
as she's coming in. But you run into another humanoid Cylon and they immediately clock you.
Yeah.
And I was very, very nervous as she started to tell Sharon about Hera being alive.
Yep.
That is interesting that she doesn't fall for it, but also it was the truth.
She does not believe that Adama would lie to her about this. And it is
Yeah.
important to note, Adama doesn't know.
Okay, I wondered this. I actually specifically asked Aaron this. I was like, logically, it doesn't make a whole lot of
Well-
sense that he wouldn't know. But also, if Rosalind is playing everything right, he shouldn't know.
Yeah,
she
this
should
is-
not have told anyone else.
Rosalind, Tori, and Coddle are the
That
three
should be
peop-
it.
That's the only people that know.
Right.
So, like that's how it all plays out. Adama isn't there for the decision. Adama isn't there when anything goes down. As
Yeah.
far as
We
Adama
never
knows.
saw him know this.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking he doesn't know this.
Yeah.
But if he
As far
does,
as we know,
that's going to
he
be
doesn't.
a big fucking problem later if he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Sharon is pretty, like, steady in this moment. She's pretty resolute. She
Yeah.
just kneecap, boom, boom, to Deanna and believes very firmly that Adama would not lie about this. She runs back to Tyrell, gives him the keys, says, oh, yeah, by the way, congrats about your son. Hey, when you spread Hera's ashes, they were really there, right?
Yeah.
So there's a tiny bit of doubt in her mind. Like, she really doesn't want to believe anyone would take her baby and lie about it. But
Yeah.
who knows how that's going to turn out. I'm not excited about it. But we end this episode. We head to Galactica, and Hilo says, hey, we've got the keys. Racetrack and Kat get the call from Adama. It's time to head out. And then he calls the whole ship, tells them this is their moment, and we go condition 1 to credits.
Yep. That's where we leave off. Adama gives a great speech here about like they're writing themselves into legend and they will gain immortality throughout history and stuff if they pull this off.
Yeah. I've very much felt things, and the score was just impeccable throughout these 2 episodes, really.
Yeah.
The musical background to all the drama is perfect. Gosh. It's hard to just leave it at the end of part 1. I'll say that.
I mean, I texted you and was all like, hey, are you only watching part 1?
Yeah, because that was my original intention. I don't have just like huge chunks of time these days. And so I was hoping, okay, I'll just, watch this one real quick and then I'll watch the next one the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't happen that way because you get to the end and you just need it to be resolved.
Yeah. All right. Well, how you feeling about this one on a scale of 1 to 12 colonies?
Whew. I mean, it is a action-packed episode. We're resolving a bunch of tension from the first 2, ramping up more tensions for the next one and beyond. Man, I don't have any faults with it beyond like, not sure that geography with Callie checks out, and Cavill complaining about the hot sun on a very cold planet is silly. I just, man, it's a 12 for me. Like I'm ready for the next one.
Yeah. No, I'm right there. I put this at an 11 out of 12, if only because it's not the next episode.
Yeah.
Which, Season 3, Episode 4, Exodus, Part 2. Ty must decide the fate of Ellen. Lee struggles with his assignment to guard the civilians. The Resistance coordinates an attack as Galactica arrives. As the Cylons lose control, Number 3 vows to put an end to the new Caprican experiment.
Yeah, all those things happened.
Yep. I cut stuff out, as I typically do.
Uh-huh.
Even though you've already seen it, but whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just in case for a listener, sure.
Yeah. I think we made it through without saying anything we shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
But there is one thing we should say. That's, of course, thank you. Thank you, Jeremy Siegel, for your lovely theme music. You can find more of Jeremy's work at jeremysiegel42.bandcamp.com, where he is the only Jeremy Siegel 42. And also on streaming services is Nuclear Jaguar.
And thanks to Angry Duck Time Machine on Instagram for the podcast artwork.
Hey, Aaron, thanks for editing out the 5 minutes of my dog demanding to go outside out of this episode. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, and thanks, listener, for being here with us. If you want to come and chat, join the Discord.
Come hang out in the Discord.
There's a spoiler-free zone if you're like me and you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Or there's also Spoiler Town, which I hear is a lot of fun without me.
It is. Spoiler Town's great. Yeah. And we'll see you next week, Internet. Oh, with Bob shit, by the way. We've got a guest next week. Should have said that way earlier.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. If you stayed to the very end, then you get to know that knowledge. Congrats. Little surprise for you.
Yeah, we're really hitting the Star Trek memer industrial complex guests list.
Yeah. Andorian Meming Consortium, if you're listening, reach out. We'd love to have you on.
Mm-hmm. For sure. For sure.
All right. We'll see you next week, Internet.
Bye.